Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And la prima cosa che dobbiamo fare for this beautiful deliciousness is to prendere il fagioli. What did I say in Italian? The first thing that we need to do is put on the apron. And I have picked a beautiful one, since now it's all about the birds and the bees, and they're all so happy because, you know, spring is here and it's becoming a little hotter and hotter here in Florida. This meal that I am about to show you, it is, I call it a golden milk-poached chicken and chickpea salad with broccoli. It's an anti-inflammatory recipe. And it's marvelous and super easy. So what I have here, it's 2 cups of whole milk. It has to be whole milk. And I got my milk at a little bit of a simmer. And then what I added to that is I added a tablespoon of ground coriander, a tablespoon of ground cumin, a tablespoon of ground turmeric, and a teaspoon of salt. And they have been slowly simmering because you don't want it to boil because it'll curl. So I'm done with this, the top, because that's what I have here. Now I'm going to shut it off. It's been 20 minutes. And then what I want to do to that is I am going to remove my chicken and I'm just going to add it. It just transforms into this beautiful golden color. Beautiful golden color. Again, guys, what I've done is I took a pound of chicken breast, skinless and boneless, and I heated my 2 cups of milk. Whole milk goes into this, and also I added 1 can of chickpeas in here, and I added, remember, my tablespoon of ground coriander, cumin, and turmeric, and a teaspoon of salt. So what I want to do right now is I want to get my chicken out, not my little chickpeas. I don't want my chickpeas in here, because what we're going to do is we're going to put this to the side, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the rest of it. So right now I'm just dishing out the chicken. That's what I'm doing right here. My 1 pound. And this is wonderful for, you can have this for dinner, lunch, and it's very, very healthy, especially, you know, with all the things that I'm going to tell you all about why we're using what we're using and the health benefits to that. So then I am done with this. So I am going to cover this up like so. Okay. I am going to take a strainer with a bowl, and I want to get in here, and I'm just going to strain the juice. Because, you know, the juice, you know, when you get all that wonderfulness, you know, when you have, you know, the chicken always has their little goodies. But you know what I'm going to do before I do that? Because, you know, sometimes you just have to. I'm going to grab another bowl. Because what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to dish out my wonderful, oh, look at these beautiful little guys. They're so beautiful. And these are the chickpeas. You know, and let me tell you something about chickpeas. Chickpeas is great for weight control. It's also wonderful for blood sugar levels. It helps with blood sugar levels. Oh, here's a little piece of chicken. Ah, it's okay. It's just the size of the chickpea. So what I want to do is I'm just going to want to remove my chickpeas right now. And I could strain it, which I am going to strain. So just dish out these guys like that. And then I'm done with that. I'm going to put that on the side over here. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and, oops, sometimes that happens. And I'm just going to take this entire liquid just like that. Just like so. That's why, you know, we always have something down. So if something like this happened and it splatters, who cares? It's just me and you. And of course, and a dog named Reggie. and the husband. So right now, I just want to get this out of the way. I am straining this beautiful juice. And now the thing is you don't want to throw this away, because what you could do with this amazing wonderfulness is we're going to reserve, and let me get this out of the way, because now I want to get this, I'm going to get my cooker out, because I want to bring my little tiny food processor, my mini food processor, because I want to show you what we're going to do with this. All right, so what I have here is just my mini food processor, and then what I want to do here is that I want to get this done. I have this beautiful juice, then I am done with that. And you can keep this amazing, wonderful juice, because you know you can cook rice. And what I do is with what that leftover is I put it in freezer bags and I freeze it. So next time I want to do this, I already have this beautiful concussion, and I can make rice with this. And I want to take a quarter cup, okay, just a quarter cup of this deliciousness right into my food processor, just like that. And then the rest of this, guys, I am going to save for another day, for another use, because we don't want to throw anything away. All right, now to this right here, I'm just going to grab a regular teaspoon, and I'm just going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. That's going to go in there. And then what I have here is I have a quarter cup of olive oil. Remember, we used a quarter cup of that juice in here. We also used a half a teaspoon of salt. And then I have 4 cloves of garlic that I have crushed that are going to go in here. And then I also have here is, I have my, remember my quarter cup of olive oil. And then I have my 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar is going to go in here. And then I am going to utilize my olive oil, my quarter cup of olive oil that's going to go in here. What I'm doing is I'm making a dressing. And then I'm going to show you how we are going to pull this entire thing out. All right, so in the meantime, let me get this. So what I'm going to do is I want to grind it. Make sure it's nice and grounded. Then I'm just going to grab one of these little guys over here, because that's going to be my salad dressing. And the salad dressing is going to go right in here. Look at this beautiful. You see how that golden color? Look how beautiful that is. And I'm going to serve that on the side, because, you know, we are going to have this for lunch and probably for dinner. So that way I can either make some more or not. So I already have my salad dressing. Now, I want to bring your attention to this beautiful white bowl. In this white bowl, I have arugula. And arugula is low on sugar, low in fat, is a detoxifier, is an anti-inflammatory, and full of antioxidants. And then what I have here is I have some broccoli. Broccoli it is a detox for the body. So if you are a great vegetable to have. So I don't like to chomp on my broccoli, so I just want to slice my broccoli and I just want to add it to my salad. Just add it to the salad, because I do want all of these benefits, because they all work together. And I don't like I said, I don't like to chomp too much on my broccoli. And this broccoli, guys, it is not cooked. It is raw. It's not going to hurt us. Now check with your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. But I would check with my doctor, and I don't think they're going to have any problems with you having broccoli and arugula. There we go. So you can use as much broccoli or not. And then the rest of the broccoli, you can steam it. You can do whatever you like. I like to flash steam and then freeze. And then that way, when I need broccoli, I already have broccoli. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more broccoli in this dish, because why not? Because this is going to be lunch and we're hungry. And the husband is already waiting right there for us. And again, this is an anti-inflammatory, wonderful recipe. So then what I want to do over here is I want to come over here and I just want to add my chickpeas. Oh, it's so pretty. The chickpeas, they look so pretty with, you know, they've been bathing in the beautiful sauna of milk and all this deliciousness. Okay. And then we go like that. And then what we have here is we have this so far, so good. We're not done yet. Aspetta. Let me move this out of the way, because what I want to do now is I want to bring my chicken back. And I'm just going to get 2 forks. Well, there they are, right here. And I'm just going to start shredding. Start shredding the chicken. You know how big you want, however big you want small pieces, you want larger pieces, it's all up to you. I just kind of like to shred it. It only takes 20 minutes for poaching. Now, don't bring it to a boil, because if you do, it's going to curdle. So you have to really, do it at a very low simmer. So then what I want to do now is I want to come over here and I want to add my chicken. Let me grab this right here. It makes it a lot easier for me. And see what I'm doing? I'm doing it like this so I can show you guys what this is going to look like. This delicious golden milk poached chicken with chickpeas, salad, and broccoli. All this amazing deliciousness. Look at this. Look at this beautiful salad. All this beautiful chicken. You have all this deliciousness. But we're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. There's still more, yes, and there's still more, yes. Because, everything that I utilize is anti-inflammatory. Because it's so hard to figure out what it is that, that you need to have with anti-inflammatory. So then what I want to do is I have some cilantro, some fresh cilantro right here. I'm going to be utilizing probably about a 1/4 cup. I'm just going to do a quick, just a really quick, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we could just add the cilantro right on here. The cilantro is going to give it that deliciousness. And here you have your low-fat, detoxifying antioxidants, arugula, and you have your broccoli, and you have this wonderful chickpeas that they're very good in maintaining blood sugar, and also it's great for constipation. It's got a lot of great benefits. And then what you have here is, let me bring it to you guys. Let me bring it to you. I'm on my way to get there. This is, I'm coming. This is the golden milk poached chicken and chickpea salad with broccoli. Look how delicious this. This is for your health. This is wonderful, anti-inflammatory. Thank you so much for joining me today and for this marvelous deliciousness. And I'm just going to add just a little bit. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yeah, you see there where I'm going right here? Oh, yeah. And then you can have some for the extra ones. All right, thank you for joining me. Thank you.